ghouls and goblins, happy upcoming Halloween, everybody. Welcome back to the channel, Headlocks and Hot Packs, or Halloween and Hot Packs, if you want to say here tonight. My name's Eric, this is Mom here.
Hey, happy Halloween.
Halloween edition here for your listening and viewing pleasure, as well as Mom's. We're going to be throwing it back to the late 80s, 1988 to be exact, checking out the music video for A Nightmare on My Street by DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. This is going to be the second song of theirs we've heard on the channel. I feel like if you're going to remember a song that we've heard before, it might be this one. Do you remember?
I feel like I'm going to know this one too.
Do you remember the last time we heard him?
Oh, Christ, no.
No?
No.
Summertime.
Oh, yeah.
It was a couple of years ago, to be fair, at this point. So kind of oddly enough, we're doing another themed Fresh Prince song. But like I said, this is from 1988 from the album He's the DJ, I'm the Rapper. Different album than Summertime, I'm pretty sure. But this was the third single off of that album. I actually owned that album. I don't even know if you call it that, but I had it on cassette when I was a kid. So you may have heard this coming from my room at some point, but it's been a very long time since I've seen the music video.
It's more of the type of music that I would have listened to, so that's why I feel like
I haven't seen this music video in a very long time.
Is this a video?
Yep, this is the music video. We're going to be doing the music video.
Cool.
So here we go, A Nightmare on My Street. Nice. It's not a part of it. It's not embodied Nightmare on Elm Street.
Doctor, what on earth do you think happened to that poor boy?
Nurse, in all my years of medical practice, I've never seen anything quite so horrid.
Doc, what happened to Jeff, man? What happened to Jeff, man?
Your friend is very ill.
Is very ill. Jazzy,
Man, what's done? I'm telling you, Jeff, you've done it. Nobody does it.
Now I have a story that I'd like to tell about this guy. You all know me as me scared as hell. He comes to me at night after I crawl into bed. He's burnt up like a weenie and his name is Fred. He wears the same hat and sweater every single day. And even if it's hot outside, he wears it anyway. He's gone when I'm awake, but he shows up when I'm asleep. I can't believe that there's a nightmare on my street.
tells me he doesn't really sleep in that.
It was a Saturday evening, if I remember it right, and we had just gotten back off tour last night. So the gang and I thought that it would be groovy if we summoned up the posse and dumb rush the movies. I got Angie, Jeff got Tina, Reddy Rock got some girl I've never seen in my life. That was alright though, cause the lady was chill. Then we dipped to the theater, set to ill, bugging, cold, having a ball. And something about Elm Street was the movie we saw. The way it started was decent, you know, nothing real fancy about this homeboy named Fred and this girl named Nancy. But word, when it was over, I said, yo, that was death. And everything seemed alright when we left. But when I got home and laid down to sleep, that began the nightmare on my street.
It looks like he's wearing like a onesie. Like when a onesie with shorts. Alright, we'll get a pause in here. Kind of a long music video, but what do you think of this one so far?
I guess I expected it to be a little bit faster, more upbeat for Will.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to be very, like, dark, and you know what I mean?
Yep.
Obviously, this was... Do you remember what year Nightmare on Elm Street came out? It had to be around this time, right?
I've actually never seen the movie.
It had to be around 87, 88, somewhere in that area, so clearly he was very influenced by that movie on this song. Funny how they had to put that little disclaimer too. We do not actually have anything to do with Nightmare on Elm Street, even though we're calling the guy Fred and referencing the movie by name over and over again in the song. So pretty funny. Let's keep going here.
He looks so young too.
He does. Crazy. He was definitely early 20s at this point.
Yeah.
In my room like an oven, my bed soaked with sweat, and man, I was bugging. I checked the clock, it had stopped at 12:30. It had melted, it was so darn hot, and I was thirsty. I wanted something cool to quench my thirst. I thought to myself, yo, this heat is the worst. But when I got downstairs, I noticed something was wrong. I was home all alone, but the TV was on. I thought nothing of it as I grabbed the remote. I pushed the power button, and then I almost choked when I heard this awful voice coming from behind. It said, "You are the favorite letterman, now you must die." Man, I ain't even wait to see who it was. Broke outside in my drawers and screamed so long, cuz got halfway up the block, I calmed down and stopped screaming, then thought, oh, I get it, I must be dreaming. I strolled back home with a grin on my grill. I figured since this is a dream, I might as well get ill. I walked in the house, the big bad fresh prince. But Freddy killed all that noise real quick. He grabbed me by my neck and said, "Here's what we'll do. We got a lot of work here, me and you. The souls of your friends, you and I will claim. You've got the body and I got the brain." I said, yo, Fred, I think you got me all wrong. I ain't partners with nobody with nails that long. Look, I'll be honest, man, this team won't work. The girls won't be on you, Fred, your face is all burnt. Fred got mad and his head started steaming. But I thought, what the hell, I'm only dreaming. I said, please leave, Fred, so I can get some sleep. But give me a call, man, maybe we'll hang out next week. I pat him on the shoulder, said thanks for stopping by. Then I opened up the door and said, take care, guy. He got mad, drew back his arm, and slashed my shirt. I laughed at first and thought, hold up, that hurt. It wasn't a dream, man, this guy was for real. I said, Freddie, Hal, it's been an awful mistake here. No further words, and then I darted upstairs. Crashed through my door, then jumped on my bed. Pulled the covers up over my head. Said, oh, please do something with Fred. He jumped on my bed, but through the covers with his claws, tried to get me. But my alarm went off, and then silence. It was a whole new day, I thought. I wasn't scared of him anyway, until I noticed those rips in my sheets, and that was proof that there had been a nightmare on my street.
This has a lot of elements that you don't really see in hip-hop too much anymore. Like, obviously, the rhyme scheme is super simple and the lyrics are super simple, but storytelling is something that is not really prevalent anymore. And like I said during the verse there, like, you can really see the actor in him well before he ever got into movies or television shows or anything.
Oh, man, I gotta call Jeff. I gotta call Jeff. Come on.
That's the thing.
Come on, Jeff, answer.
Adam's Family.
Come on, man.
Hello?
Jeff, it's Prince, man. Jeff, wake up. Jeff, wake up.
What do you want?
Jeff, wake up, man. Listen to me, Jeff.
It's 3 o'clock
Jeff,
in the morning.
listen,
What
Jeff,
do you
would you
want?
listen to me?
Regular old-
Whatever you do, don't fall asleep. Jeff, listen to me. Don't go to
I'll
sleep,
talk to
Jeff.
you tomorrow.
Jeff,
I'm going to
Jeff.
bed.
Jeff, 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 answer me, Jeff.
I'm your DJ now, Crazy.
All right, that was Nightmare on My Street, DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. What do you think of that one?
I think it was definitely a low budget film.
Well, low budget. It
Low
might have been
production.
might have been big budget for music videos at that
know.
point in the late 80s.
Well, yeah, maybe.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they
'cause
weren't
they
really
just
doing stuff
started.
like that.
Yeah.
It was kind of just beginning. But yeah, pretty fun song. Like I said, you don't see a lot of storytelling like that anymore. Is as simple as his rhyme scheme and lyrics were there. But I don't know, I was always a big fan of the Fresh Prince, and I definitely wore this song out playing that cassette tape when I was a kid. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully you guys enjoy Halloween coming up here. Get lots of the candies and send all the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups too. Email me for my address. You'll find it on the channel page. But make sure you hit that thumbs up. Of course, subscribe. We'll be getting back into some non-themed hip-hop. We have not forgot about Dre, because we're going to be checking out Dr. Dre next week. So come on back for that one, and check out all the other stuff here on the channel as well. Have a good night, guys. We'll see you soon.